Hey there guys, this is Platinum, and welcome back to Let's Play Hyper World equals 10,000. Now, something I want to mention real quick is that I actually did get someone to translate the title for this game, and it roughly translates to Hyper Mario World Try Not to Die Edition. Apparently it's like, be careful of dying or something, be careful of living or something like that, so, but it would more accurately translate to Try Not to Die Edition. But anyway, yeah, this is gonna be hard for me to post-commentate over because this footage is back from late June, early July 2013, so it's pretty much almost a year and a half old. If you're wondering why I haven't gotten around to it until just now, well, I mean, you're probably all wondering, why I haven't been making videos up until recently, but, that should have been covered in the update video, which I'm hoping you watched. But anyway, yeah, this level right here is the castle level of the game. It's a bit weird because it has a lot of these weird graphics and whatnot, and just stuff kind of everywhere, so you really have to be wary of, the jumps you're doing and the things you need to have for you to do jumps, you have to be wary of that guy shooting fire. Those things are the falling spikes. I don't know why their graphic is like that. Like I said, there are a lot of kind of strange things with this level that you don't really get, oh yeah, let's put a random thing there for no reason that I think can kill you if you're not careful. Anyway, let's look at this, just in case, we were able to find out what it means later. But not too sure. So yeah, that's the midpoint part of this level. Now we're gonna actually get to the second part here. But pretty much, yeah, you want to be small for this part because of these things. These are the stompers from the first, I want to say first castle of Super Mario World. And they're just walls of Japanese text, and it's really hard to tell if it's just gibberish or if it's actually meant to say something. Also, we have random fireworks which cause a boatload of lag. But yeah, someone who does not know Japanese, I'm not too sure if that was supposed to be gibberish or if it really was trying to say something some sort of weird way. But anyway, after all this crap, we're at the door, and kind of boss do we have this level? We have Iggy, and thank God he's not charged up or superpowered or something like that, because that would be kind of ruthless after a stupid fish level like this. By the way, you're only seeing the successful runs of this, and you're probably thinking I'm looking at the successful runs of today's levels and it's still 18 minutes? Well, yes, but there is a reason for that, which hopefully I can kind of cover, and it's mainly because these levels are really, really, really frustrating, and when I was doing that, and because also, yeah, that stupid fucking face down there makes me kind of angry because of this game. But yeah, these next few levels are very frustrating, and you have to go through some of them twice, and I'm going to show all the winning runs of going through them, and, get secret exit and all, here. Of course, you have your 2 exits, so that's a thing. And so we're gonna try to go for it and see what happens. Sorry if the editing's a bit rough, but, I just had to make use of what footage I had, and, I honestly hope I never have to record any of this ever again. I'm glad that this footage has stayed alive for this long. In fact, I think this footage actually, comes from my older hard drive, that I had until, I think, right after I recorded this stuff, I got a new hard drive or something like that. But yeah, as you can see from this level, it's very, very strange. Like the other one, you got a weird underwater thing with moving parts and the spikes, which are the X's. And then there's this part right here, which you just die to so many times because it's pretty much luck-based. fire, the panzer flowers or whatnot, and you can't dodge that fire by going up because, you know, of course not. You gotta make sure you don't touch any of those. Those are still spikes, by the way, even though they're all fucked up with like cacti rather. Also, yeah, you can kind of stay on the edge and not get hurt, which is good, I guess, but it's still really weird. Also, yeah, if you go up any of those ropes, you have to go back to the beginning, so that's fantastic. And luckily, there is a midpoint right here, and I mean very, very luckily, because there's something coming up here. Also, yeah, what I'm holding is a key, and I don't really know why, like, you know, it's called VMail. I'm pretty sure I remember, like, looking up VMail right after I recorded this or something like that to see if VMail was, like, an actual, like, Japanese thing, and it's not, so I don't know what VMail is. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what a lot of shit in this game is, so that's the thing. Anyway, yeah, we're at this other section, which is totally fun to play, and I'm totally not being sarcastic at all, because there's, like, fire that's going off, and all these bullets, and all these guys, and it's just amazing. And then after this, you still got this part right here, which is totally kind of not cool. And then look at that, we have, like, a green switch thing up there, so that means, oh man, we're gonna have to come back later, even after doing all this, so that's fantastic. And I mean, like, and, like, the worst part is that it pretty much reminds me of one level in, like, the first world, also that was lucky, of, you know, Super Mario World, this whole place, and, like, you know, you think, like, oh, well, then you, like, you know, what's the point of bringing the VMail over if you can't use it? Well, you know, I didn't know up until then, so, you know, of course I brought it, and it was harder, and still gonna have to bring it next time, so that's fantastic. That's great. As you can tell, I'm not very happy with this game at the moment. Well, I mean, I was never really happy with this game after, like, the first part, just because the levels are really frustrating. And this level is probably the worst one. Once again, we've got these, like, walls of Japanese text, this time in the background. Also, the footballs are my head, or not my, well, Mario's head. That's really strange. I don't think I've ever seen that before, so, you know, definitely have some more of these custom graphics. Those plants are fantastic, by the way. You know, they're totally not, like, placed incorrectly. Although I shouldn't really be that, like, critical, because I'm no good at making lunar magic hacks, but whatever. But the main thing we're going to talk about is the actual level here. Excuse me. If you're wondering why this one is going to be so annoying, it's because of an upcoming part, which you will see in a little bit here. It has to do with getting the secret exit. But of course we're going to get the normal exit first, because the normal exit is a thing. Although I forget, you know, because it's actually been a while since I put this footage together, too. I think I put this footage together, like, a few weeks ago, and I'm just talking over it now. Like, I forget if I actually show, like, a lot of the level, because here's the thing. You go up into this little area right here, and this is where the secret exit is, but if you go past the secret exit and go down into the pipe, it's a shortcut to the very end of I mean, where the normal exit is, so that's the thing. And yeah, like, you'll see why this is so, like, stupid later when I actually show you what you're supposed to do for the secret exit. Because see, there it is right there. That little zipper type thing is the keyhole. Also, yeah, here's the end. And it's Emily, you know, I'll be showing you in a minute. First, I want to explain that, like, doing that, like, skips a ton of the level, like, of the actual level, because the rest of the actual level is like hell. Like, I don't know, I just thought it was really bad, so that's a good way to kind of cheat the game into thinking that I beat it, when, you know, I really just, like, skip half of it. But I'm okay with that, since the level is really, really hard, and Oh, why did I leave that in there? That's a bit weird. Well, okay, you get to see a random death, I suppose. That one's actually kind of funny. Because, you know, I died in my head. That's a great editing job there, guy. But yeah, we're gonna do this again, and this time we're actually gonna get the secret exit. I really don't know what else to say right now other than, you know, we're seeing the exact same crap, and, you know, you're probably thinking, like, oh, well, this is boring. Well, and that's how I felt, too, because, you know, you just see this over and over and over again, and it's definitely not the most fun thing to play as well, because you can pretty much just make one little simple mistake that you think isn't really going to have much effect, and then it's suddenly like, oh, hey, I'm dead. So that's great. That's the Try Not to Die edition indeed. Also, okay, yeah, so I do show more of the level, and I think, like, what I do is that it ends up getting, like, kind of... Oh, no, never mind, there's the... Okay, don't pay any attention to what I'm saying, because I apparently don't even remember what the hell I'm talking about, but yeah, here's what you need to do for the secret X. You gotta hit the P switch, and you gotta make sure you make it over to that thing, you know, the vine, and hit that before it gets all the way up there. And then you need to get this other P switch, which will, well, first of all, yeah, do that, because you need to stay big throughout this whole thing so you can break those. So yeah, and to kind of, like, you know, make sure you don't, like, get fucked later, you can just get rid of those real quick. Then you hit that, so that you may go over here, not fall, like I did many a time. See there, if I hadn't gotten rid of those blocks earlier, I would have been able to, thing. But yeah, for some reason that makes the V-mail appear. I don't know why that happens, but yeah, you get the key, the V-mail, whatever, from hitting that switch. And then you go over here, and there you go. There were many a time that I was not able to do this because of many reasons, because of not being able to hit that block on the top from the vine, because I wasn't fast enough, or just losing my power up. Anyway, here's the green Switch Palace. It's actually pretty simple. I wouldn't really say well made, mainly because you go down here and you hit the switch, and well, apparently I'm not doing that. See, I just... This is fantastic, because I don't know, like, exactly what I'm doing, so... Yeah, this was not planned out well, and I apologize, but, you know, maybe some people think it's kind of funny. But yeah, you hit the switch and you're trapped, so that's great. I mean... I don't know, I mean... You can't say that it's the designer's fault, because I should have kind of realized that, and yeah, it's just like pretty much, okay, kill yourself. But okay, here's the other thing, is that you go over here and you're like, okay, so I'll just be near the pipe. I hit this. Oh no, I'm trapped again. So let's try again. Go over here, and this time we want to go down beforehand, and death. That's also a thing. I don't know why that exists. I mean, well, I mean, obviously it's a staircase, but yeah, let's put it right where someone can easily die. But I mean, it's not really a problem, I suppose. You just do that, and you're fine. So we can go. And if I recall, it's pretty normal to get to the switch. Is there a reason why I'm swimming? I forget. Or is it? No. Oh yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, that's why. If any of you ever saw the Kaizo 2 thing that I did a while back, you might remember that was one of the obstacles. So it might seem familiar. Although I don't expect any of you to watch my Kaizo 2 thing, mainly because, one, that was back before I actually had people who watched my stuff, and thank you, by the way, for watching my stuff. But it's also because it's really, really bad. Like, I kind of look back on my Kaizo stuff, and I'm like, why did I ever do this? But then again, it got me into, you know, Mario Hack LPing, so that's good. Anyway, yeah, we pushed the switch, and now we're going to, what are we going to do now? We're going to go back to that one level, like you know, that one kind of swimming-ish level to get that secret exit, because I don't know, the creator, what is his name? Something minutes. I probably should have looked at the hack before I started recording this again, but yeah, we're gonna go back into this level, and it's great because we just get to see the exact same thing again, except me playing a bit differently out of the many takes that it took me to get this. And then I believe also when I was trying to do this, you know, like I said, this is on my old hard drive, and I was constantly running out of space, so I had to like keep deleting files where I didn't make it and whatnot. So yeah, that was really fun. So yeah, we're get past this again. I'm trying to figure out what exactly this is, like that where that are the boo things. Also, sorry about potential noise in the background. That would be my dog getting out of the chair because he can't stand to see this hack anymore. But but I don't know, these graphical things. This game really does top the whole graphical thing because I've never seen anything like it ever. And you know, I guess that's not really a compliment considering that the graphics are like fucked to hell, but you get points for being unique, I suppose. I don't think that this hack would be acceptable at Super Mario World Central.net. Oh god, I just made that joke, didn't I? But okay, so yeah, go through this part. We're finally back here, and Vmail drops from the sky, and we are able to start anew. Also, yeah, I tried going up there because I'm like, wait a minute, that's different. Like, can I seriously bypass this? I was kind of going like a, on like a oh my god, please let me do this type thing because it was just crazy. Also, I forget why I didn't go in this with the power up. Probably because you just like lost it right away. It didn't even really help you. Because there's so much shit all over the screen. It's like, okay, having a power up isn't really gonna make a difference here, right? No, honestly, I forget why. Maybe it was to like make it fair. Yeah, I think it was to like make it fair because, you know, if you were doing this regularly, well, I mean, I am doing it regularly, but I'm using save states to kind of make it quicker. Like, save states at the midpoint, as you saw. But I mean, if you were doing this, like, even without using save states, you would still have to start as, like, Small Mario, so yeah, I think that's what I did to make it fair. Yeah, I hope you guys didn't mistake my last comment as, like, oh, I'm using save states for this whole thing, but no, I mean, obviously, since you can't see the save state load thing, you know, I'm not, but I mean, I just wanted to make that clear. So yeah, the green leads up here, if you can jump up there, apparently. Let's use the bullet to help. And, yeah, this should look familiar. It looks a lot like another one. But, yeah, you could just go there. And finally have the secret exit to God knows what. So, yeah. See you guys next time. Goodbye.